You already have 4 more targets this year than you did all of last year. Why do you think that is?
4 more targets?
Yeah, like you had 18 last year.
Yeah.
22 so far.
Honestly, I don't know. I mean, I just try to be in the right position in the right spot and in coverage. So. Yeah, that's a really hard question because we kind of do some little bit of different things this year compared to last year. So, yeah, I would say that.
Are you seeking out more activity, or are you just kind of trying to do what you have done over the last couple of years?
Well, I mean, throughout my whole career, I'm always asking our coaches to get me around the football. So, I'm that guy that if they're throwing it to the boundary, I want to be to the boundary. If they're throwing it to the field, I want to be to the field. So, for me, I'm at the safety position. It's hard to, get balls on the outside. But when it comes to, within the, numbers, I'm trying to be around the football. But at the end of the day, for me, it's always about the team over you. So whatever our coaches is calling, whatever the game plan is, I'm in it 100%.
Consistently been one of the team's top tacklers, although at least from an eye test, it seems like you are all over the field, maybe more so this year. Where do you feel like which part of your game is excelling the most this season?
Throughout my whole career, I feel like I've been trying to just take it 1 week at a time, 1 day at a time, and I've always kind of been around the football. So, I just think kind of the media sees me more making plays, so they think I'm doing some extra stuff. But I've continued to do exactly what I'm done. Of course, last year when I tore my hamstring, not being at 100%, understanding no one's really at 100%, but not really having the explosiveness that I'm accustomed to, was definitely something I had to understand. But also, like, there was no slack either way. And this year, just, the off season, just working very hard, working on my speed, my twitch, my coverage, my zone coverage, my man-to-man coverage, the way we play kind of, I got to understand to be able to do all that type of stuff and be versatile. So, I would just say, right now, we're winning a few games, and eyes are kind of on us, not yet, but eyes are kind of there. So for me, I'm just going to try to continue to do my job at a high level and, play really good football.
You're not a big social media person. Did you happen to see Aaron Rodgers' comments about you and the praise he gave you?
Yeah. A buddy, one of our teammates, buddy of mine, he kind of showed it to me, and I saw it.
What are your thoughts to hear high praise from someone with that respect that Rodgers has around the league, and how many DBs he's thrown against? Yeah,
it's definitely a positive. Aaron Rodgers is, one of the best QBs to ever play the game. So just to have him, of course, we're the matchup. So for him to watch, the film and to, kind of point me out, of course, for me personally, I kind of understand that in the sense of, that's what all the QBs are trying to do when they watch film, is kind of point me out. But to have Aaron Rodgers say those high praises is definitely something special. But at the end of the day, I know he's a competitor just like me, and I'm a competitor. So he's going to be, it doesn't really matter. He's going to still, trust his guys to make certain throws or to, make certain blocks. So at the end of the day, that's an opponent going against them, and that's it.
With that mutual respect, and obviously these notable players on offense coming in, Devontae, Aaron, Garrett Wilson, do you guys view this as an opportunity to make a statement?
We view this as another week to get better, another week to, of course, take it one day at a time, live in the present. Today's Thursday, had a great Thursday practice. Get your lips in, get your body recovery in, do all the necessary things you need to do to win today. And, Friday we'll win Friday, take one day at a time, and then Sunday we'll have fun. And, we're just controlling what we can control, and that's to work and grind throughout the week. And then on Sunday, we're going to let it all out and see what happens.
What was your reaction after the game when you found out that Nick had become a father earlier that morning?
Oh, it's very surprising, to be able to, have that mindset he has to just, be about the team and to, make the certain calls or make the, little changes that we kind of do throughout the week and throughout that day. You wouldn't have known it at all. So after the game, it was definitely something special to understand, and definitely gave him his hugs and stuff like that, and just very, very happy for him to I think this is his second or third kid. So yeah, second kid. So just a tremendous blessing to have his wife bring in another kid of his in this world, and to have his middle name at Kaiser is definitely something special for Kaiser. I know he's, Nick's a great guy, and he continues to try and get better for us, and we'll continue to try to get better for him. And, we love grinding together.
In terms of that getting better, it's 26 games now into him as being defensive coordinator. Do you feel this trust, and not only among the players, but in him for this entire defense growing on a week-to-week basis?
Yeah, of course. We trust him 100%, no matter what the calls are, no matter what it is. We trust it. Of course, he confides in us, the players, to ask questions to see what we like and don't like. But at the end of the day, on Sunday, we understand the game plan. We know the game plan, and whatever he calls, we're sticking to it, and we're trying to play great football from there.
You mentioned that the defense is doing some things differently than last year. What are some of those things?
Well, if I told you, I wouldn't, want other teams to understand this. So, just a little different critiques within the defense that, I will never say because, just don't want to say it. So, but it's definitely, they've been doing their homework, of course, throughout that off season to, just to understand the players we have and, the calls that he can do and vice versa. So it's definitely something special, and, we have 100% trust in all of our coaches, and, we ride by those guys, they ride by us, and we're just going to control what we can control, live in the present, and just, let everything else take care of itself.
Yesterday, Jonathan said that Aaron's hard to hit. But he's also hard to confuse too. You've seen everything. How do you, as a defensive back end, approach that when you're probably not going to get hands on him, but you're also not going to confuse him at all?
Yeah. I mean, he's been playing the game for many, many years. Many years. So we understand that, and of course, we're going to we have a great game plan that we feel is, going to help us possibly win. But we understand who he is, and, some things he likes to do. He can do everything except run, So, but throwing in the core, throwing outside the numbers, the accuracy he throws with is truly something special. And just to be able to watch it on film, it's definitely something that you see and you're like, not many QBs, if any, can do that. So Aaron Rodgers is who he is for a reason, and, one of the best QBs to play this game. And, I'm excited. We're all excited for the opportunity to go against them and, play against, some of the best receivers in this league as well. So definitely something special, and we're looking forward to it, excited, and, we're going to grind throughout the week and let it rip on Sunday.
How much pride do you guys take in keeping the opposition out of the end zone the last 2 weeks at home?
Yeah, of course, there's always, you always don't want to have your opponent score, especially at home. And just to be able to, have those weeks we did is cool. But at the end of the day, those weeks are all erased. This is a new week, new team, new player personnel. We understand how difficult it's going to be, but we're up to the task, and, we're excited for the days to come. So yeah.
Here's the real question. Would Budda have been a better middle name than Kaiser?
I think Kaiser's a good middle name. You know, I like Kaiser, so I would, you know, I'll say Kaiser. But you know, maybe in a few more years, maybe. You know, I'll try to get him to, you know, name his third kid Buddha. You know, number 3. So awesome. Yeah, cool. Thank you, guys.